Freedom Charter. In 1953, Professor Z.K. Matthews came with the idea to form a Congress of People, which ANC, SAIC and SACC could not turn a blind eye on its mission of drafting the Freedom Charter. Freedom Charter is so beautifully crafted and its corpuses have a global impact. The Charter is so great, even to this day, its corpuses are so immaculate alongside its predecessors Constitution of 96 and many other charters or referendums. The clause in the Freedom Charter, everyone who lives in it is the key. This is the part that today and in future will still cause a blackout. This is the part that makes many of us to say Mandela is a sellout. Why? We fail to locate our roots. My friend, white people arrived way back, followed by the Indians, and took over wherever they saw fit for themselves. Now, white people of then took over our heritage, cultural ways, and imposed their monopolistic way of life, which the white people of today enjoy the benefits thereof. I therefore say to you, Mandela sold nothing. He was just like me and you. He arrived late at the party. By the time of Mandela, blacks, white minority, Indians and colored were all having common challenges. However, blacks were victims and victimized. I personally have no problem with white people, Indian people and colored people. However, these three kind, somehow, somewhere, somewhat, have a problem living with the black person. Look at your area or environment. It is clear and how we socialize at our working places. Marginalization is rife. They don't like it if you happen to stay or live with them. But because you have money, they have no choice. Freedom Charter is made with black hardships in mind, so its corpuses speak to us, then the rest. Let me not be afraid to say so, then the rest, in no order. However, we are so entrenched in a struggle, blind to see, and use this guideline set in the Charter to emancipate ourselves from revolutionized slavery. It will be a disgrace to Professor Matthews to find that since inception of COP idea in Cradock, Cradock is still to this day nowhere near urbanized. Kliptown June1955, Freedom Charter was adopted as a framework upon which the black people and the disadvantaged minorities will implement so-called radical transformation to emancipate the black people and them from slavery. I think this is still the movement that if all can pledge, we can overturn the wrath of inequality. Implementation of Freedom Charter have been suppressed by the Constitution of 96 and other charters to carry out its mandate full stop. Constitution, it talks of a person or a group to be responsible with no authority. The indigenous people and their ways of life of this country are not recognized by the Constitution of 96. The elite has imposed their way of life in the Constitution and stripped us from our heritage, culture and beliefs. Freedom Charter guidelines needed to be implemented. However, the ANC at the Parliament, National Council of Province, including SCOBA and other legislative councils, have been presenting ideas year in, year out to each other, voting for partitions, budgets that has no impact to transformation economically. I've been watching Parliamentary Service channel throughout this year. What I have learned is that the implementation of radical transformation is just a notion that is spoken about speaker by speaker and the stakeholders. EFF formation has shaken up and shaped a new ground and a way forward for ANC. Let me vent for a moment.